Yeah.
Hello, Talkin fight fans around the world. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Friday Night Panel with yours truly, Mike Orr, and maybe some of the other guests that will come joining me today. Hopefully they can come, and it's not just the Mike show, but it probably will be, guys. So just bear with me. There is no boxing this weekend. We know that, but it's not going to stop us from talking about some headlines that are going on around the world of boxing. Just to let you guys know, Richard Rappaport will officially launch his quest for a world boxing title shot in 2023 when he battles former two-time world WBO cruiserweight champion Krzysztof Glowacki on the Chris Eubank Jr. versus Liam Smith undercard at the AO Arena in Manchester on Saturday, the 21st of January, just the day before my birthday. So that's some great news. The undefeated Londoner, who is 15-0 with 11 KOs, has bulldozed his way into contention to challenge for a coveted crown with 3 knockouts in the last 3 fights. Now, Rappaport, who's 32, will be out to claim a major scalp in the form of Poland's Glowacki, who is 32, 3-0 with 20 knockouts, whose only defeats have come against Alexander Usyk, Marius Bredis, and Lawrence Oakley. Rappaport, this one's going to be great, man. The 30-year-old stablemate heavyweight King Tyson Fury returns to Manchester scene on his fight of the year candidate defeat by Joe Joyce back in September. Intent on getting his own world title ambitions back on track. But, guys, there's lots more going on in boxing. I know, unfortunately, there is no fights this weekend, which sucks. But the fights that we do have coming up in the new year, can't wait for these to get underway, guys. Definitely. We will be looking forward to that Tank Davis versus Garcia card, guys. This one's January 7th, just after the new year. What a way to ring it in, guys. Undefeated 5-time world champion and boxing superstar Gervonta Tank Davis will make his highly anticipated return to the nation's capital to defend his WBA world lightweight title against unbeaten world champion Hector Luis Garcia on Saturday, January 7th, headlining that Showtime pay-per-view from Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C., and an event presented by Premier Boxing Championships. Davis has established himself as one of boxing's hottest must-see attractions, capturing 5 world titles throughout 3 divisions with dramatic knockouts and selling out arenas from Los Angeles to Atlanta to New York. The Baltimore native will return to fight in D.C. for his first time since 2016 when he headlines against the dangerous and streaking Hector Luis Garcia. Needing a win to pave the way for recently announced blockbuster clash against unbeaten star Ryan Garcia in spring of 2023, guys. Davis, who is 27-0 with 25 knockouts, currently holds that WBA lightweight title and will attempt his 4th defense when he meets Hector Luis Garcia. Davis delivered yet another highlight reel performance in his last bout, blasting out previously unbeaten Rolando Romero with a powerful left hand in the 6th round of their May 2022 encounter. If you guys don't remember that one, definitely go back and check that out. That was a huge win for Davis. In 2021, Davis became a 3-division world champion by capturing a 140-pound title with a brilliant stoppage over then unbeaten Mario Barrios before turning away top that lightweight contender Isaac Cruz in a successful December 5 title defense. In October of 2020, Davis scored a sensational knockout over Leo Santa Cruz, making him the first person to ever drop the 4-division champ. Davis' elite ability, coupled with his explosive knockout power, has made him a rising force in the sport ever since bursting onto the scene with an explosive knockout victory over Jose Pedraza in 2017. And boasting a knockout rate of over 92%, Davis captured his lightweight championship with a 12th round KO of former unified champion Yorkis Gamboa in December of 2019. And then the WBA super featherweight world champion Hector Luis Garcia, who is 16-0 with 10 KOs, is coming off a spectacular 2022, highlighted by 2 marquee victories. Garcia has fought professionally has fought professionally since December of 2016 after a stellar amateur career that included representing his native Dominican Republic in the 2016 Olympics and a runner-up finish at the 2015 Pan Am Games in Toronto. Now training in Las Vegas under the watchful eye of respectful trainer Bob Santos, Garcia scored one of the biggest upsets of 2022 in February when he dropped and defeated then unbeaten Chris Colbert. In August, Garcia captured the world title with a one-sided unanimous decision over incumbent Roger Gutierrez, making him a strong candidate for Fighter of the Year honors. The 31-year-old stands only 5'9" and will own a sizable height advantage over Davis when he makes his lightweight debut on January 7th, guys. This one, the pay-per-view telecast, is produced and distributed by Showtime and marks the return of Showtime Boxing to Capital One Arena location for the first time since June 11th, 2005 for Mike Tyson's farewell fight with Kevin McBride. It also represents the return of Showtime and big-time boxing to the nation's capital for the first time since April 30th, 2016. Then, guys, that's going to be the only fight coming back off this crazy break that we're going on here with Christmas and the New Year's. Also, if you guys hadn't heard, or know the results, Frank Martin schools Rivera. This was a great fight. The undefeated top contender, Frank the Ghost Martin, dominated from start to finish in winning unanimous decision. If you guys hadn't had a chance to see that, man, over the previously unbeaten Michael Ali Rivera in a star-making performance and WBA lightweight title eliminator that headlined action live on Showtime last Saturday night from the Chelsea inside the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas in an event presented by Premier Boxing Championships. The 27-year-old Martin, who was 25-0, 14 KOs, controlled the action throughout, showing superior speed and boxing as he quickly closed the reach advantage held by Rivera. Promoted by unified welterweight champion Earl Spence Jr. and coached by top trainer Derek James, Martin has put himself into a prime position in the star-studded 135-pound division. The 24-year-old Rivera, who was 16-1 with 12 KOs, seemed to struggle with Martin's southpaw attack as he continuously ate straight left hands, especially in the early rounds, guys. Rivera has moments where his length allowed him to land right hands, but Martin's footwork routinely allowed him to evade further damage. In round 7, Martin delivered his signature moment of the fight, putting Rivera down hard with a straight left hook combination. Rivera showed not too much in rising to his feet, but Martin kept the attack coming, mixing in even more body shots on his wary opponent. Martin held the statistical advantage according to CompuBox, outlanding Rivera 174-67 and connecting on 31% of his shots, compared to the 15% for Rivera. Martin's defense was also key throughout, as he held Rivera below double-digit punches landed in every round. After the fight, Martin set his sights on the rest of that elite 135-pound division. He just believes in himself. He believes in his team. He knows what they're doing. He knows what they're working on constantly. He believes in it. They believe that they're ready for the top fighters. So they're looking to get it on in 2023. In the co-main event of that fight, guys, the unbeaten contender Vladimir Shishkin, who was 14-0 with 8 KOs, grinded out a hard-fought unanimous decision victory over former champion Jose Ucasta, who was 32-5 with 27 knockouts to win that IBF super middleweight title eliminator. So, guys, I just thought I'd let you know a little bit about what was going on last weekend if you hadn't had a chance to look at it. Other than that, we're just waiting for this nice 2023 to get underway. Also, big knockout, Chris Billiam Smith. If you guys hadn't heard, yes, he pounded out a wonderful, explosive knockout against his opponent last weekend as well. Great action all around the world last weekend. But unfortunately, this weekend we don't got much going on. So, guys, I'm going to just leave you with that and say, you know what? Merry Christmas. We'll see you next Friday. Same time, same channel. New topics on the panel. We'll be talking about bringing in the new year and definitely be talking about all the rumors that have been happening throughout the week of boxing. So make sure you come join me. Same time, same channel. It's your man Mike saying happy holidays.